So, Aiden, did you remind
hmm
me familiarity with the original PS1 Spyro?
I didn't have a PS1. My next door neighbor did though, so I played Spyro at her house.
Based. Motch thinks that she's played Spyro, but she hasn't.
I never claimed to play Spyro. I said I had played its spiritual successor,
I disagree that it was a
which is a
spiritual
game called
successor.
Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. His name's in the fucking title.
It was the exact
Spite me.
opposite of a spiritual successor. It was a successor in name only.
I was an N64 kid, so that was what all the games that I really grew up with were games from that console. More specifically, the ones that I really, really remember, because for the PS1, my friend had she had Spyro. She had what's the DJ game, Rapper the Rapper. She had all that fun stuff, like the classic PS1 games.
There still, I put it to you thusly, there still has not been a spiritual successor to Spyro PS1. Any takers in chat? Has there been a spiritual successor to Spyro PS1? There's a screenshot. Probably original resolution too. So it's baffling to me because the Spyro games were very good for their day, and then almost nothing happened that was based on them. Almost no other games came out that were similar. 3D platformers have had a colossal drought since their heyday in my youth, and that drought is still ongoing. There's very few games come out that are actually 3D platformers, and even fewer of them that are in the Spyro style. Still, the original Spyro games are, in my opinion, best in class. Especially since they got an HD remaster as well, which is not perfect, but it's not bad. You got a game like Hat in Time, came out about 10 years ago, and it's a decent 3D platformer, but it's based on the Mario formula, not the Spyro formula.
Yeah.
Those successors of Spyro are the fans splintered and on the BD Storm. Oh, thanks, Hasima. That's really, really helpful. Go ahead, Abe.
Oh, no, it's just, I agree. I don't know if there has been a game that's similar. I think maybe Banjo-Kazooie might be up there. And then also, I guess, Banjo-Tooie, which that'd be the most modern representation of this kind of collect-em-all platformer.
Somnus, the Toys for Bob. Go on.
People always talk up how good like Mario Galaxy is. I suppose that would fall into like a similar sort of vague genre.
It's the same 3D platformer genre, but not the Spyro subgenre. It's as I say, it's the same formula as Hat in Time. Hat in Time is mostly copied from the Mario formula. There is no, as far as I know, game that's copied from the Spyro formula that's in that subgenre of 3D platformer that's actually any good. Yeah, Ezreal, I played the Tasmanian Tiger 1 and 2. They're good, but they're not very, they're more similar to Spyro than Hat in Time is, for example, but it's still not exactly Spyro. It's still not the exact same formula. And the games are okay. The Tasmanian Tiger. But Spyro is still better. Even though it's older. Ratchet and Clank obviously is the successor of the company. The company made that next, Insomniac, and they were really good, but they weren't very similar to Spyro. So we're still waiting on a real successor to Spyro. And the remake, the Toys for Bob Spyro Reignited trilogy remake, as I said, was fine. They had to remake it from scratch because the source code of the original game is lost, sadly. And I don't think they got it perfect. And the music was much worse, even though it's by the same musician. I don't know how they managed that.
Yeah. Oof.
But I'm still awaiting a true successor to Spyro.